guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with actually my first Ultra Sun Ultra Moon dice battle. So I'm back into dice battles. I've been meaning to get back to it for a little bit, but it took me a while, and then I needed to get stuff up. Working on the my Discord channel, which is linked below, and Weebs was able to get up the dice bot, so we're able to have them now. So if you're interested in having a dice battle with me, you are more than welcome to at any stage. So this is actually a dice battle against Jake, who has been a little bit more active actually in battles with me lately. We did battle a fair bit before, and he's always, enjoyed a battle. So anyway, I'm going to lead off with my Shiny Wigglytuff Emerald Eyes, and he is going to lead off with Zygarde. So I've got an interesting set on mine, but anyway, I rolled a 2, which is my Body Slam. He luckily rolled and got a Dragon move, so I was hoping for a Paralysis here, but I do not get it. Then, we both rolled a 5, actually, which is quite funny, so we had to swap. So, if you don't know, your attacks from top to bottom of the screen are 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of the 4 swap, which you get to pick, but you have to roll your first Pokemon in general. And then 6 is you can do anything you want except for swap Pokemon. So, I come in, rolled a 2, which is Steel Wing, works well for me. But I didn't get a boost, but then he gets, Sheer Cold, and I'm like, okay, I know this Lapras. It likes to troll. It's definitely a troller. So anyway, this time I get Night Slash. I get the crit because it's 50% crit for me with that, because I've got Super Luck and that. And then I thought, okay, let's see. Hopefully, nope. Okay, we get a Steel Wing again. So I'm slowly working this thing down. I'm like, oh, good. Just a general good Steel Wing or a critical hit Night Slash. That's gone down now. And I finally rolled a 4, which I could have used a lot earlier because I have a Power Herb, so I could have taken this thing out earlier and possibly avoided taking any damage there, but it didn't worry me. Also, before anyone gets a bit narky about it, he did say he was using a couple of Ubers and stuff, and I already had a team put together from a little while ago that I was planning on doing a dice with, and so I thought, I'll just bring it. Then he brings in Sunkern, so when someone dies, you do roll your dice to see who you bring out. If there's only 2 left, you can either go, ones, odd numbers, ones, evens, or something like that. It doesn't matter too much as long as it is a roll to decide. So I rolled a 5, so I swapped out. I thought I'll bring back in what I bought in before, and he did the exact same when he got a 5. So worked out. And okay, let's see again. And I double 5, and I was like, ugh, I hate the double 5 swaps. So I thought, oh well, I'll bring back in Pheasant. And on top of that, hopefully he'll go for a ground move here. But 1000 Arrows is going to be able to hit me because it's 1000 Arrows, and Unpheasant is going down there. So I was like, damn it, I would like to have got a strong hit on this Zygarde. So yeah, so I thought, okay, well, I rolled and I got Hot Horse, and I'm like, not too bad. Though I did really need to save him now because I did lose one Pokemon. So which you'll see soon why I really was hoping to keep the Unpheasant for a bit longer. Anyway, so I actually got a 3, which is Horn Drill, and I landed against the Sunkern, so I'm like, okay, that's a bit of overkill. But as expected, it has a Focus Sash, so it does live there, but then I actually get to roll a 6. I'm like, awesome, I get to pick what I get to do on 6. Now, if you do have a Z-move or a Mega Evolution or a form changing or whatever you can only do them on a 6. So I thought, oh, I'll go for Rage, and then he brings in Shedinja, Ninja Storm. So this gets a Protect, which, I was like, damn it, because I didn't really matter, I got Horn Drill. But this was what I was worried about. I thought, okay, Flame, I have one move on Hot Horse, which is actually Generation 1 here, and I got a 6 again, so I'm able to pick, and I picked my 5 move, so I got to get that hit off, but obviously Focus Sashed. Now, as I was saying, Hot Horse was from Gen 1, so he could have the Rage TM, which I thought was pretty cool. And that way I can get an attack boost on him if he takes a hit afterwards using Rage. And it actually works here where I even fail. But as I was saying, I have 3 Pokemon that can deal with this Shedinja. This is one of them. Unpheasant is gone. And then I have one other sitting back there with a move that can definitely handle it. So I get 3, and I'm like, yay, okay, come on. And then he goes for Dig again. I'm like, no, I don't want this. So I was like, okay, let's see what happens. I rolled a 5. I was like, perfect, swap out here. Okay, so I thought, well, what do I have? And I thought I'd bring in Christmas. Now, Christmas is the other Pokemon that can deal with it because I have Crunch, but I do need to roll a 6 or a 1, I think, for Crunch, or 2. So anyway, I rolled a 5 again, so that's twice I've got 2 5s in a row now. And I thought, oh well, I'll bring back in Hot Horse. I need to be able to deal with this thing. Then he goes for Leech Life, or he probably rolled for Leech Life, which worked well for me. because I do just live and I can pop my berry here, which is a Strathberry. But I got the Flame Body ability. Like, I forgot about that completely, but I did not expect it. So it was really cool to see a Pokemon go from full health to no health from a burn, which just looked so nifty and funny. But, you know, whatevs. And so Snorlax is now coming in, and I was like, okay, well, I'm probably not going to be able to do too much to this. I'm expecting it, you know, to be quite bulky, but we'll see what damage I can do. So I went, I rolled and got, that was not that great. But lucky for me, he rolled rest, so that little bit of damage wasn't too much that he recovered. But now he's going to be asleep for a couple of turns. Now, I do not know if this thing will or is running Sleep Talk at this stage, but he has to be able to get it. But I believe he didn't. So anyway, I actually missed there, Wild Charge. I'm like, I can't remember if Wild Charge is 100% or not, but I thought that was a bit sus that it missed there. So anyway, I roll my 5 and I thought into Christmas. We can do a few decent hits with this now. He's still asleep, so he won't hit me this turn. And I am Life Orbed, so anything I use should do a decent amount. So I get Psychic Fangs. I'm like, awesome! And it misses. I'm like, damn it. This thing is probably Bright Powder or something like that, I bet you. Anyway, so he wakes up, gets Metronome, ring out. I'm like, good, shouldn't kill me. And it doesn't. But I miss Psychic Fangs, which was a big opportunity against this Snorlax. So now he has to swap out. And in comes Necrozma, because let's finish off this team with a Necrozma. And I'm like, okay, well, I got Aqua Jet. Let's see how much damage we do. We do a nice chunk, not a massive amount, but a nice chunk. Now I was praying to roll a 1 for Crunch, and I don't. I get Psychic Fangs. Still does a nice chunk of damage for being not very effective, but just wasn't enough. And so now he's gonna take me out. From that range of health, I'm 16 health, and I'm a Bruxish. So unfortunately, Christmas is gonna go down to that attack. I mean, we got a bit of chip damage, but I wish we didn't miss earlier. So I thought I rolled, and Hot Horse was the decider. That was fine with me. I was like, that's cool. If I have to lose another Pokemon, I lose Hot Horse. I rolled Rage. At 50-50, well, not even 50. I swap on one roll. 2 rolls are non-effective, and the other 3 all lead to a hit. And I did not get any of the good rolls. So anyway, he obviously rolled a 6, which means he can now transform into Ultra Necrozma and go for a move of his choice. So he went for Moongeist Beam, and I was like, ugh, yay. Actually, I'm not sure how that works actually with rolling a 6. I actually have never used Ultra Necrozma, so I'm not sure if it's like Mega Evolution or it just happens when you get the right move. So anyway, I rolled, got Venomoth, and I thought, oh, if it goes right, we could go here. And then he gets Photon Geyser. I'm like, damn it, I needed him to just... Moongeist Beam probably would have been alright. I could have dealt with that, and I could have got a decent hit. I think I ended up with Psychic Fangs as my roll there, so I could have even got a Poison off. So anyway, Emerald Eyes comes in here, and I'm like, okay, he's got 3. Let's get some damage. Let's see how we go. Then he gets Prismatic Laser again. I'm like, no, stop OP hitting me. And then Emerald Eyes got to do hardly anything after the amount of times we entered and exited the battle. So anyway, now I'm down to my last one, Lumineon. And as you would guess from my thumbnail and probably my title, this thing ain't going down without a fight. So anyway, I rolled a 3, which is U-turn, which is perfect, being super effective. I'm like, awesome. Okay, that's a good hit. Next turn, also rolls a 3. I'm like, perfect again, and he's actually swapping. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, at least we can get a bit of chip damage against this Snorlax, which I'm expecting we're not going to be able to do anything with. But I'm like, okay, it's not much damage. But then I roll a 6. I'm like, okay, this isn't a bad opportunity. I'm going to go for Attract. If things go right, we could end up in an alright area. Now, fingers and everything are crossed. I mean, we really need to get something going here. And these immobilized by lava. Awesome. So next roll, I get a 1. I'm like, okay, that was annoying. I didn't need a double Attract, because now he gets to go for Metronome, which again, I did not need. And he gets Giga Impact. I'm like, no. But lucky for me, I don't know how much investment this thing has in attack, but I actually have a bit of defense. I actually have speed, defense, HP, and attack investment. So it's a really interesting mix. And then I get 3, so I get U-turn again, not too much. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, at least he was recharging. Then I rolled a 5, and I thought, well, I've got to take chances here when I can. So I'm going to go for Rain Dance, because then if he ends up swapping into something else, I should outspeed everything now with Swift Swim. And I'm hoping he gets something shitty, or roll, you know, and then I'm like, yes, okay, cool. Now I go for U-turn and it misses. I'm like, okay, so this definitely is bright powder or something, which he actually confirmed later. And then he's immobilized beloved. So I'm like, cool, okay. So I got 5 again. So if you're on your last Pokemon, instead of 5 being a 4 swap, it becomes a 6, which is cool. Then I get the flinch. I'm like, awesome, okay. So now I roll a 6 after that 5. I'm like, yes, 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 thank you. And I almost take it out. I don't take it out, which sucks. But he's immobilized by love again. I'm like, awesome, just need to get a hit on now. So I've got U-turn coming and he's going to swap. He rolls a 5 and he swaps out. And I'm like, oh, damn it, okay. Well, at least I should be able to take this thing well. And so Lumineon is able to get rid of the Ultra Necrozma. So I'm like, awesome, okay. So let's see where we go from here. I really think we're going to have a lot of decent luck. But now the rain stopped and I can't, you know, attract against Zygarde. We have to get things right. So anyway, I was like, please, please, please. And I rolled a 2, which is Rain Dance this turn. All I wanted to do is roll a 1, a 4, a 5, 6, anything from a 3 to a 6. And I rolled a 2. I could have taken him out with U-turn, which is 3, Waterfall, which is 4, and then 5 or 6 are ultimately my own choice. So I was like, oh my gosh, I could have taken him out. So then he heals up, and I'm like, oh well. Let's see if we can get going from here. So I ended up rolling a 5, so I thought, he's asleep at the moment. I could have gotten a Attract off, but let's get a chunk of damage. And then I thought, oh, we might be able to work it from here. So anyway, now I roll a 2 for Rain Dance again, because, you know, that's what I need. And I'm like, oh, well, as I said, you don't know what can happen. The dice can choose anything. And at this stage, you know, Lumineon's doing a bit of work. So now he rolls a 5, so he's swapping out. I rolled a 5, so I get to make my own choice. I was considering Attract, but then lucky I didn't choose it. And I go for Waterfall, which does a nice chunk of damage. I'm like, oh, we could see what happens. But, yeah. This is going to be Power Construct Zygarde. Yeah. So, this isn't great. It is not great, people. So anyway, I'll go for a Waterfall again because I got a 4, which is Waterfall. I was hoping for a flinch. I don't get it, and he gets 1,000 arrows. And that's definitely going to take out Lumineon. But Lumineon did not give up there. That was, it was an awesome effort from Lumineon. Also, realistically, could have taken out that Snorlax, but I was a bit unlucky there at the end. But that was a fun battle. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad I got to be back into the dice battles. So guys, if you did enjoy that, please do waterfall that like button because it does help out and it lets me know, you know, you guys are watching, you watched it here till I told you to. You just enjoy it, you're enjoying dice battles. If you guys want to have a dice battle against me or a multi-dice battle or even learn about them, jump on my Discord. You can hit me up or hit other people up on there who know what they're doing. Jake's one. And there's links in that as well in the description that should explain it all. Also, pop anything in the comments you want to down below, but there's no need to if you don't want to. Anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.